Overall, he was a good kid.
He's a very good boy.
Troublemaker. Yeah.
Mitchell is, he's the son anyone would want to have. You guys are gonna make me cry.
Like you'll ask him like, oh, where do you want to eat? And he'll always say like, oh, it doesn't matter, you can pick. And then once you pick, he's like, why? Why is it that place?
He's my golden child. Even though I love the others too, but.
He just is the golden child.
He never gives her attitude, so that's probably why.
Tara is loud.
Very talkative. She was very, even before she could talk.
She used to always want to stand in front of the TV and dance because she was taking jazz dancing. And she would say, everybody watch me, watch me. And knowing Tara today, that is so her. So she's very bossy.
Oh yeah.
Tara gets bossiness from her mom.
From the mom.
No, I think it's from the dad.
I would say I'm like a lot like my dad.
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
It was my friend Lauren's 21st birthday.
It was dollar night tacos at the Shack.
I was like walking, making around, and then he's like, I saw him eating tacos in like a booth, and we had another mutual friend who knew him, so I was like, oh, go ask your friend to come over here because it's Lauren's birthday. She wants to meet a guy.
The friend that they wanted to meet was actually, it was her birthday, and she was like passed out in the corner.
And I was just like wanting to make sure he looked okay, but then, so then when he came and then, we just started talking.
At the end of the night, she was like,
here's my number, you better call me.
I was like, oh, is this girl aggressive? Yeah, come in. No.
He texted me that night and then the rest is, I don't know, history. When we first started dating, he came to pick me up in his 4Runner, and his tint was like super dark.
I remember I peeked out the window because I wanted to see him. He's driving by on our street, his 4Runner, and the windows are all dark, and I was like,
blacking out.
I can't even tell what this guy looks like.
Well, my dad walked outside and he was like, oh, I'm gonna water the grass. And I was like, really? Like right when I'm getting picked up? So then when I came home after, he's like, why is that guy's tint so dark? Like I couldn't even see into his car. He's like, what does he have to hide? I'm like, I don't know. This is like the first time I met him. Like, I don't know.
It did take a while before we finally got, we're actually dating. It was more, we're just friends. And I'm going, yeah, right.
When we first started talking and, what I thought was dating, he's like, oh yeah, I just want to let you know I'm not looking for anything serious. And I was like, oh yeah, me too. But I was like, but he calls me every day and like we hang out all the time. I was like, what the heck?
It was always like more than friends. We always knew we liked each other. Just kind of, I guess, me getting to the point and saying, will you be my girlfriend?
It took us like 6 months until we finally became boyfriend and girlfriend. And again, I drank and I called him and I'm like, you know what? We just need to be boyfriend and girlfriend already.
Actually, I don't have a good memory of that.
So it wasn't really like, there's no story to it. It's just me being bossy,
She was the phantom girlfriend that was in the car. We assumed it was a girl he was seeing, but we didn't really know.
I used to tease her, is that your friend? Is your friend coming? Because everything was friend.
When I did want to bring him over, my dad's like, why are you bringing him over? I thought he's just a friend. It was my mom's birthday and I was like, can I invite him to dinner? He's like, well then are we gonna invite all your friends to dinner? Like, why don't you call Kaz and Lauren? And I was just like, oh my God.
Finally, one time, I think he was picking up something from me at the beach, and she was in the car, and I finally said, are you gonna introduce me to this person or what? And finally, oh, hi, you're the girl that, so.
Mitchell went to the beach with her, and then he showed me a picture of her and was like, this is my girlfriend, you think she's cute?
He's a nice guy when I met him. Yeah, thought he was a really nice guy.
From the beginning, Uncle Pat's been like the coolest guy.
My dad and Mitchell have the same birthday, which is so weird, I know. But that's why they're always like, they're both the year of the tiger. I know, so weird. So they're like, yeah, year of the tiger, and they like think that they're so cool, like January 13th.
Tara's very pushy at times. So she's on the point where she wants to remind you all the time, you know, oh, when are we poking you, when are you gonna get married, when are we gonna get married, you know, all that kind of stuff.
I would say like I had been asking him for like maybe 2 years, and then he told me, oh, when you graduate nursing school and you get a job, like, you know, that's when we'll start thinking about it. Then I got a job and I'm like, hey, when are we gonna get married? And he's like, really? Like, don't worry about it. Like, just let it happen.
He's kind of one of those slowpoke kind of guys too, you know, cautious.
My goal is I always wanted to make it a surprise. I didn't want it to ever be like, I'm doing this because you want me to do it, you know?
He said that, oh, I have to come get a ring, Mom, because I work part-time and I sell jewelry too, diamonds. And so he came down and he looked and, you know, he's just perspiring. You're like, oh, yeah,
A lot of money.
so expensive, you know? And
finally got the ring. Actually, I had it for a few months and I just waited. And it's so funny, I had it in my mom's room. I'd go in there, like look at it like every day, like, oh, you know, I see it, it's there. I just want to give it to her, but just, oh, I got to ask her parents, so.
he must have had the ring, I don't know, 6 months or so before. He told me that it's the hardest thing to do is to ask Pat.
I'm a nice guy.
I waited till Sean came home and I wanted to ask all of them at one time, so. Super random, you know, I call Uncle Pat up, I was like, oh, let's go grab a beer. And that's like probably a red flag, really. We'll never call him to go grab a beer, you know, never.
They call me, Mitchell called. He wants to get together for a drink. Sean's in the background. I think this is it. I think this is it. And I was like, what? And I was like, I shut down my computer. I'm coming home. Tell him, let's go to dinner.
Like kind of weird, like usually dinner, I grind my food, you know? I've like still got my food, like ready to take it home already.
Well, we knew he was nervous.
Yeah, but
He went to the bathroom several times.
It's like end of dinner. I have the ring. I was like, oh, I don't know when to ask. So I'm sitting there, and then now it's like, oh, do you want dessert? And they order dessert. I'm like, oh, I better hurry up. Dinner's almost over, you know. And then luckily, oh, Auntie Wendy ordered another glass of wine. I was like, oh.
And I was like, oh, I guess it's not gonna be tonight.
And then I just asked them, you know, can I marry your daughter, or that kind of stuff. And
I told him good luck and I told him no backs.
But after that was done, I was like, oh, everything should be easy from here on out, because that was super hard. But
you know, he was more relaxed after he asked and everything, and he was saying how he had bought the ring a long time ago, and you know, so we said, oh, when are you gonna propose? He said, I don't know, soon. And it was the next day.
we're finishing up a job in town. It was actually right down the road from where we live. And I told her right before she went to work, she was like, oh, you know, can you come with me? I gotta go take some pictures of something on the roof deck, some mechanical stuff for work.
Because I'm difficult, I'm like, you know, you have to be more responsible and get these things done during the work hour. Da, 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 da. But I'm like, whatever. It's like, I guess I'll go with you. I really want to get a Snapchat from the top, and I'm like all excited about that.
Once I got that through and she was gonna come, I was like, okay, I can do this.
We get there and he's like, oh, we're gonna ride the man hoist. It's like the outside elevator that they use for construction. And I was like, I'm really afraid of heights. And I was like, no.
We ended up walking up 43 stories all the way to the rooftop.
So I'm like sweating, but I'm all like, yes, I'm gonna get a Snapchat. I'm like Snapchatting all of like all in Moana Beach Park area. And then I like turned around and he was down on one knee and he asked me.
You know, I was expecting like, oh, I'm gonna get like the whole tears and the whole, oh, wow. And the first thing to come out of her mouth is, are you joking?
I thought he was kidding because he's totally like dropped things on the floor before and picked it up and be like, babe, I have to ask you a question. I'm like, what? And he's like, nah. I'm like,
yeah, it was funny. I did do it a couple of times.
I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, is this for real? He's like, yeah.
She was super happy. It all worked out well, and yeah, it was a cool experience.
First thing came to mind, I was going to tell her, what took you so long? I just want to wish them the best. I hope they have a long life and bring up some
love each
nice
other
kids, yeah.
just like us. Very important.
We're so happy with Tara, and we're so happy that they met each other, and they're gonna spend the rest of their lives together.
If they have any problems, I'm always here to help them for whatever they need.
This grandma thinks they should hurry up and have a baby.
Babies, babies, and more babies.
Yeah, they should have 5 kids.
Yeah, just like us, have 5 kids.
Yeah, 5 kids too. One for each of us to babysit. Yep.
Save your money. Don't live beyond your means.
To make sure she listens to Mitchell's opinion.
Don't listen to her when she's grouchy, because she'll be nice later.
They trust each other, very important. If anything wrong, you gotta talk to each other silently, and don't search each other's wallet. Never. I never touch his wallet.
I think he just got to give up like me. Just give up.
Mitch, welcome to the family. Please take care of Tara, and Tara also take care of Mitch. And I hope you guys have a happy and long life.
Well, dear, I know it felt like forever, but we finally made it, and here we are, tied the knot.
I'm so excited to be your wife, and I feel so lucky that you chose me.
I really appreciate everything you do for me.
And I promise to, let you have your way once a year, maybe.
I really look forward to all our adventures together, and especially just growing old with you. I love you, dear.